Alright, so for this video, we're going to break down some tips and tricks that I've used to further break down my muscles or push past a plateau, or, just beat a personal best, or just give my body the extra push that it needs. And you can use this, however you want, and mix it in your program however you want. But these are just nice little tools to have. Just on those days you're not feeling good, or those days that you need that extra push, or just it's nice to have the tools in the tool bags is what I'm trying to say. So for the first trick is going to be a drop set. And now a drop set is basically when you start with the weight and you push till you can't push no more, and you're struggling. Say you're struggling on 8, 9, and then that last 10 you barely get up, but you got it up. You rack the weight, and then you drop off a certain percentage, 50%, 40%, 30%, even more than that. You drop the weight, and then you continue to do another set, back to back. It shouldn't take no more than 2 seconds to drop the weight, and that's a drop set. The next one will be a rest pause. Now, rest pause is when you're going until you fatigue. So you're struggling on that last one, and you make it, and then you rack the weight, and you're gonna rest for about maybe 10 to 20 seconds. And what you're trying to do is recoup a little bit more energy in the muscles, so you can pound out another 2 sets. So after that 20 seconds rest, let's say you unrack it, and then you pump out about 2 or 3 more reps, and that'll further break down the muscles, puts a different kind of stress on your body. We have isometric holds. Isometric holds are when you're just at a static hold. So say if you're doing a chest press, and you have the weight, you push up off the weight, you just hold it halfway. That's an isometric hold. I mean, you can hold it anywhere. I have patterns where I hold it, once in the middle, and I have patterns where I hold it once every quarter, right? Quarter of the way, halfway, 3/4, and full lockout. So you can play with that a number of different ways, but it just forces your body to do a static hold, and have those muscles just straight hold. So it's a good breakdown. We have eccentric loads. Eccentric loads are the negatives, or the lowering of the weight. So on the chest press, if we were lowering the weight, we'd go low really, 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 really slow, and then we explode up. So maybe a tempo of 10, maybe a tempo of 8. You can play with that as well, however much you can handle. But those are the eccentric loads, when we come down really, really slow. And you can use this for anything. I mean, any body part, any exercise. You can play with the tempos, for further muscle breakdown. We have force reps. Force reps are when you have a spotter and you're pumping out and you can't do anymore. You're pumping out, you can't do anymore. Your spotter will force the weight up and kind of push you past that little sticking point. Normally everybody has a sticking point. It's right about the quarter mark or halfway mark, where they just can't get that. They need that extra little push. Spotter will help push past that, so you can continue to do more reps. And that's forcing the reps, forcing the muscles to do more reps and do more damage to the muscles. We have partials. So basically partials is when you go to you can't go no more, and say you lock the weight out, but you can't do one more, but you still have energy in them. You can kind of go about a quarter down. You can kind of just go little baby reps, and just further just break the muscles down, just blast them until you can't, and then rack the weight. Those are partial reps. We would use that at the end of our working set. We have rest pause. I talked about rest pause already. We have stretch load. Stretch load is when you come down to a full stretch at the bottom of the motion. When you're stretched, you have a partner apply pressure on that load, and you hold that stretch. So now your stretch is loaded, right? Your partner's putting stress on the bar or on your hands or wherever. He's putting stress when you're stretched, and that's just loading up your stretch. And you basically push up halfway and he kind of backs off after that, and you go out and do it again. Toe, it's just, that's a nasty one. It's really, really loading the muscles on that stretch, and it's just a really, really good, really, really different kind of breakdown. I normally throw those in there like on my last working set. So if I'm hitting 4 sets, I throw that in on my 4th one or 5th one. You know, I don't like to start off with those. But you can, like I said, you can mix it up. It's all Play-Doh. Again, there's no rules. There's just the feeling, right? We're all chasing a feeling. We have the tools, we have the techniques, we have the tempos. We play with a lot of tricks. It's all just to get the feeling. So use them how you want to. You know, throw them in there. Definitely throw them in there once in a while, and yeah, just to have fun. Again, chase the feeling.